I discovered that there's an AI app that's currently publicly available and has like paid tiers that you just type in a prompt and it makes music. And it's kind of like, it's okay at the moment. It's not great. You can tell it's not proper music, but it kind of shows that I think this thing is going to happen, and people will start using it to make music. And I think it will at some point in the future, record labels and other people will start putting out AI music, and I can see its benefits. I think AI as a tool to help people be creative, I think, is fine if it's helping a creative person be creative rather than replacing a creative person with entirely that. And then there's also the issue of it's not public where this AI has been taught from its music. People think it's quite likely they've been using copywritten music without permission from people using it. Already AI junk on streaming sites. Yeah, but it's not quite mainstream yet. There's a lot on Spotify, like, that's put there by other companies that Spotify owns, and it's all a bit bit dodgy. But yeah, it hasn't disclosed where it's got its music from that it's taught itself, but people have tried to like make Eminem tracks and Ed Sheeran tracks and like Queen tracks, and they sound so similar that it's like it's most likely been taught on stolen music. Yeah. But I thought it would be funny to mess around with, to both show what it sounds like so that you can spot AI music in the future. I also wanted to see if I could maybe make it prove that it's been listening to The Longest Johns or something like that. But I also thought there's maybe potential of using it to like make an idea for a song and then taking bits of it and like rewriting it myself, maybe. But we'll see. So this is, if you want to go and take a look at it yourself, you can. This is Suno AI, Suno, Suno.ai, and you can just create music. So I've been messing around with it. These first ones are just random things. Let me show you this. This is like, because it gives you five free songs a day. So I signed up with 2 different Google accounts so that I could make more. But the first one I did was I just typed in something random, like I think I said a sea shanty about ducks eating bread. There you go. It's called Ducks on the Water. With our heart in hands and our spirits high and bold, on the mighty ocean waves we navigate with glee, as we watch the ducks. All the like harmonies are like a bit weird. You can kind of tell it's not real people, because it does it like note by note. We raise our voices high, singing songs of the sea, as we watch the ducks gather, eating bread out the sea. So yeah, and then it gives you like, it gives you 2 options per thing you do. We shall go with our heart and hands and our spirits high, and it's not bad at instruments. Voices are a bit weird, but from the harbor to the coast, guided by the northern stars. Type signature, yeah, just whatever it feels like. Because I think if you don't, you can give it lyrics yourself, or you can let it write it itself. I think there's an AI that writes the lyrics, and then the music AI turns it into a song. They don't work together. They do one and then the other. So that was Ducks eating bread. I told it to write a sea shanty about drinking, and it came up with "What Shall We Do with a Drunken Sailor?" But it doesn't know the tune. So the AI that wrote the lyrics knows that it's allowed to use Drunken Sailor because it's out of copyright. Monkey, hello.
Monkey42 just subscribed.
Hey.
Finally made it over here again. Lots of love to all of you. Selma 42.
Selma, what is Selma? So yeah, this is what it thinks Drunken Sailor should be. But yeah, some of it's new. This is the other. It misses some bits of words randomly. I quite like the end bit. A bottle of rum to fill my tum. 1 foot on shore. I mean, that's not the worst violin sound I've ever heard. And guitar and things. It does guitar quite well. Is it not Selma? Is that an I? I can't tell. How was that pronounced? And then I started looking at. You can feed it lyrics. So I fed it Moby Duck. It doesn't know how to fit the syllables in, because I put a lot of them in there. Sam was your real name? Oh, nice. Beadville, yeah. I mean, it's obviously nothing like Moby Duck. It does say when you type in lyrics, it's like you have to click a thing saying these are either the lyrics that I made or I have the rights to, and therefore I'm the only person who's allowed to put the Moby Duck lyrics in technically. If it doesn't repeat choruses, you have to put them in properly. Don't hate it. Now it knows them. Yeah, possibly. But it's probably just scoured the internet and stolen lyrics anyway. If the lyrics are on the internet, AI is gonna get them no matter what. This is like a nice lilting ballad. I think I told it to be minor, but it didn't do it. It was always major. And it's just the same way through all the way through. Sad girl guitar ballad, yeah. And then I gave it a description of Moby Duck, like a folk sea shanty about a massive duck and the people who fought it.
The people in the town knew they
It came up with the mighty quacker.
Oh, the mighty quacker, a sight to behold, with its wings so wide and its beak so
This sounds so much like a lot of other like folk stuff I've heard. Yo ho.
They loaded up their cannons, aimed high and low, their voices joined in song. From their hearts,
so you can see this, something like this could slip past and make it onto like legitimate, like a compilation CD or something, aggressively generic. Yeah, this was the second one.
Behold, with its wings so wide and its beak so bold, but the people were brave. They stood tall and strong. On the ship they sailed, they fight all day long.
And I think you can make it and then like refine it and keep giving it prompts to change it. I might mess around with it some more, see what other things I can come up with, versions of my own songs. And then I started describing Wellerman to it.
Her crew brave and bold, ready for the fight, waiting for the Wellerman to bring us through the night. Oh, Wellerman, bring us sugar, tea, and rum. Oh, Wellerman, won't you come? For we're waiting on the Billy.
It didn't quite understand. That's not the Billy O.T. Not waiting for the Billy O.T.
Bring us what we need. Days turn to weeks and weeks into months. Oh, the Billy O.T. she's a mine.
I mean, like, breakdowns like this. That sounds pretty good. It's definitely sampled some good mandolin or whatever it's trying to emulate.
Oh, Wellerman, bring us sugar, tea, and rum. Oh, Wellerman, won't you come? For we're waiting on the Billy O.T. sailing across the deep.
And then I just fed it the Wellerman lyrics, but I gave it different genres. Got some pretty good ones. Bring us sugar, tea, and rum. This sounds good. This will probably exist as a Wellerman metal cover somewhere. Weirdly dinging? Yeah, I know. Bringing us sugar and tea and rum. Tongue in his tongue. This is the other. It's obviously sampled a certain type of metal. I think the metal ones might be my favourite. I might have to take all Longest John songs, feed them through, turn them into metal. I tried hip hop. It's not very good. It can't really do melodic hip hop very well. But the beat's not bad.
Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day
It's just weird, out of tune.
we'll take. There once was a ship.
This one was maybe better.
She had not been 2 weeks from shore. Went down on a right whale.
Can't rap shanties if you've got no flow.
And swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day.
No, hip hop's not the way. I did try. K-pop. Sounds a bit Ariana Grande. Oh, night Space Maria. Thanks for being here. It understands like rhythmic structures. I mean, maybe not rhythmic structures, but like hook patterns and repetition and that sort of thing. The other K-pop was a slow anthemic one. And then EDM. This like, Europop. I quite like this one as well. I did not try dubstep. Maybe in the future. I think if someone had released this at the height of Wellermania, just like even as good as it is now with no tweaking, could have got a couple of million of listens. And then this is the last one. It's a bit more like Avicii. It's a bit all over the place. And it keeps blending. Yeah, maybe Owl City. Sometimes it blends choruses and verses lines together. But yeah. So that is Suno AI. You can have a mess around with it yourself. But yeah, keep an ear out for any music in the mainstream that sounds similar to that, because it might have been made by an AI. I think we're not a million miles away from like 100% AI artist. You take something like, I don't know, the Gorillaz or Hatsune Miku, where there's obviously like people behind it, but in the future it could be entirely AI generated. What's the point of it? I mean, people to make money without owing royalties to producers and artists and instrumentalists. Just cut them all out. It is a bit scary, yeah. But if everyone's aware of what it is, and can hopefully call people out if they can do it. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things that it's like, hopefully legislation can be like consumer driven. So if you find out that a certain record label starts pushing AI artists or using it, or certain artists are using it instead of like musicians and things, then if you can, avoid those people and giving them any money, then hopefully that does something. But I don't know if just petitioning for legislation and stuff like that, we'll get very far. But anyway, maybe we'll have some fun with it. We will we will do it without taking any money away from any other artists or musicians, only messing around with it myself.